The Huskies earned a huge weekend sweep against Miami to climb higher in the NCHC standings. Happy New Year and welcome to another edition of the St. Cloud State Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm your host, Taylor Budge. Now, the Huskies picked up 6 conference points in the sweep against the 5th-ranked Redhawks. Friday night, it was Miami who struck first, but the Huskies went on a 3-0 run with David Morley lighting the lamp twice in this one, along with Joe Rakamp netting his first goal of the season as the Huskies cruised to a 3-1 victory. Saturday night, we saw a new face in between the pipes as junior Rasmus Raiola started his first game at the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center and was phenomenal, stopping 15 of 17 shots as St. Cloud State would edge Miami 3-2. Johnny Brodzinski would net his 12th goal of the season, scoring just 2 minutes into his 100th career game. Brodzy now sits 6 points away from joining the Century Club at St. Cloud State. Patrick Russell and Joe Rakamp would also contribute in this one as St. Cloud State completed their first sweep of the season, taking down Miami on Saturday night 3-2. After his 2 game-winning goals this weekend, in addition to his first goal of the season, senior Joe Rakamp was awarded as this week's NCHC Offensive Player of the Week. The Plymouth native made the move to the first line this weekend and seemed to fit in well alongside Johnny Brodzinski and Jimmy Murray. Rakamp also assisted the Brodzy's goal on Saturday, which now brings him to 6 total points this season. After the Huskies swept Miami, Omaha is now the new #1 team in the conference with 26 points. Minnesota Duluth split with North Dakota this weekend. Now the Bulldogs sit in second with 24, while North Dakota is close behind with 22. St. Cloud State was able to jump from 7th to 5th in the conference after earning 6 points this weekend. The Huskies are back on the road this weekend as they head out to Denver to take on the Pioneers in NCHC play. The Pioneers and Huskies both sit in the middle of the pack within the conference, so important points are definitely on the line this weekend. Denver is 1-3-1 in their past 5 games and are eager to get back and add to the 12 points in the NCHC. Denver is led this season by freshman Danton Heinen, who is second in the NCHC with 23 total points this season. Heinen is also second in the conference with 15 assists in 19 games played, while having 6 points in his last 4 games. The Pioneers have 5 other players on their roster contributing double-digit points this season, including big names like Trevor Moore and Joey LaLeggia. Moore had 5 points last year against the Huskies with 2 goals and 3 assists in 4 games against the Cardinal Black. The Huskies have started out 2015 strong, going 3-1 in their first 4 games. It looks like St. Cloud is finally finding the spark they needed to head into the second half of the season. Their schedule, though, doesn't get much easier, but Johnny Brodzinski continues to lead the team with 20 points this season. Brodzy continues to lead the country with 7 power play goals this season and has extended his point streak to 8 consecutive games. David Morley is also coming off a strong weekend where he had 2 goals and 1 assist, but the Huskies will be down one of their best again this weekend as Ethan Prow is out week to week with an upper body injury. In last Friday's game, Prow fell on what looked to be his left shoulder, so expect Ben Storm in the lineup once again as there have been several defensive adjustments. Taking a look at the goalie previews for this weekend, the Pioneers have split time between 2 goaltenders this season, Evan Cowley and Tanner Gillet. Cowley posts a 1.98 goals against average along with a .928 save percentage to give him a 2-5-1 record this season, while Gillet posts a 2.36 goals against average with a .905 save percentage to give him a 4-2-0 record for the Pioneers. And for the Huskies, even with Charlie Lindgren only playing 1 game this weekend, expect them to be back in action out in Denver. Lindgren has a 2.53 goals against average to go along with his 8-9-1 record, as well as a .911 save percentage. The Huskies will be out in Denver this weekend taking on the Pioneers. Puck drop for Friday's game is set for 8:37 Central Time, and Saturdays will be at 8:07. The Huskies will be back here at the Brooks Center next weekend as they host Western Michigan University. Puck drop for those games will also be at 7:37 and 7:07 Central Time. Tickets are still available for that series. You can purchase those 24 hours a day by visiting SCSUtickets.com. Now, fans, be sure to go out and vote daily for St. Cloud State junior Johnny Brodzinski as he has been nominated for the Hobie Baker Award for the 2nd straight year. You can vote daily by visiting HobieBaker.com. That wraps up this week's edition of the St. Cloud State Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm Taylor Budge, and we'll catch you next week.